Now, let's take a quick example for the insurance industry. Imagine you're pulling premium payment records from Zoho CRM, let's say policy details, payment amount, date, transaction reference, and merging them into a branded receipt template.
Exactly, and the best part is that you can also schedule this process to run on the first of every month. So all your customers automatically receive their receipts by email. So this actually ensures that the payment receipts are accurate, consistent, and also on time without even lifting your finger. So let me just show you how this can be set up in Zoho, right? And here I've got an insurance receipt form, and as you can see, I have connected Zoho CRM as my data source, which is the insurance receipts module that I have in this particular record. So here, if I get into the particular record, you can see that I have various details along with the premium that the particular insurer has chosen. So now, if I get into the premium receipt, so here you can see that I have added various fields from my data source. And not only that, I've also added a date field. So here in this date field, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dynamically generate today's date, so that the date of invoice is always the date in which it was generated. So just not just by adding a previous date or a fixed date. Instead of that, I'm going to dynamically put in the date. So whenever the document gets generated, I'll be able to see today's date in it actually live. So where you can find this option is you just have to get to the fields from the left panel, and under auto fields you can find this dynamically today's date field. And not only that, we also have page number, page count, etc. So you can make use of these auto fields and go ahead and insert them into your document. And we also have a document sequence number. So a unique number can be generated each time whenever you generate a document in Writer. So you can add a prefix, suffix, and then insert it into your document. So this can be used as an invoice number or a receipt number whenever you create this particular document. So now, once this configuration is done, and I am adding the subform details from my Zoho CRM record in here, and not only that, using the details that I'm going to get, I'm going to use table cell reference in order to perform a calculation. So here you can see that the unit price and the tax amount is getting displayed, but I'm not getting the total, and I'm not going to calculate it from CRM. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use table cell reference formulas in Zoho Writer. And here you can see that I have added C2, which is the tables C cell and the second row. And here you can see I'm going to use this for getting the tax amount percentage and multiply it in order to get the total amount as well. So now in this case, like you can see that I have selected US as my locale. So I'm getting dollar symbol displayed as my currency. So now once this is done, I'm just going to insert this into the total field. And furthermore, I'm also using a sum above in order to get the total amount that the customer has to pay. And not only that, I'm also adding another formula by referring the table cell value, the total cell value in here. So here you can see that I have used table 4 E3, which is the total amount cell value, and I'm converting it into text. So usually when you see invoice or a bill, you'll have the amount in words. So in order to achieve that, I'm using this option. And furthermore, I am also adding a dispute range. So if there are any discrepancies, they can just reach out to me, and that has a timeline, which is August 29. And this also is getting dynamically generated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a date field, and in that date field I am using the preset value as dynamic today's date, and from there I'm adding 15 days, so which will be August 29 of 2025, and I'm just inserting that into my document. So now all these informations and configuration is done, and now all I have to do is just merge according to my preference. So I can just merge it as a new document or send for signing, email, etc. according to my preference. So let me quickly run the merge, and I just need one record, so I'm filtering the data and running the merge. So if you'd like to store it for later use, you can generate it and store it in Work Drive so that you can share it with your clients whenever they request for it. So now you can see that all these informations are available. So the total amount is being calculated, and I'm also getting the entire total that the customer has to pay. And here you can see that the amount in words is excellently translated. So it's 4,248, and I just have to send this to my client according to in order to acknowledge their payment that they made. So that's easy how easy it is for you to generate payment receipts within